Cagematch, your all-time record-holding Cagematch champions Heather and Miles return to face a brand new champion, Mr. Fahrenheit. Are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm ready.
I am ready.
I'm so ready.
Last week at Cagematch, your champions Heather and Miles secured the all-time UCB LA Cagematch record with 45 wins after defeating Convoy, but they keep on going. Word on the street is they are going to continue going, doing a different form every week. Well, this week they will face a brand new challenger, Mr. Fahrenheit, and they are raring, ready to go, ready to fight, ready to take on the champions. Now, let's check in with the audience to see who their favorite is tonight.
Heather and Miles.
Heather and Miles. Heather and Miles.
Heather and Miles.
Heather and Miles.
Heather and Miles, because fuck the underdogs.
Wow.
I think they have literally become an unstoppable improv force.
They're able to bounce between characters seamlessly.
They've won so many times, so why would they not win again?
But last week proved that there's no stopping them.
All good things must eventually come to an end.
The momentum has died now. I feel like it has died, and they could go down tonight.
I mean, it's gonna be an upset when it happens.
Mr. Fahrenheit, they sound hotter. What makes them sound hot? The name Fahrenheit?
Even though Jordan retired, Kukoc will still hit those outside shots, and Pippen will still be good in the lane.
In tonight's Cagematch, both teams are ready to go with Mr. Fahrenheit going first, followed by your champions, Heather and Miles. Now, let's see some show highlights and see who won the show.
What you doing? Good looking.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, you really scared me. Hello.
Oh, sorry. My mate here and I are we're in town hunting some big game, and why are you a prized possession? I promise you, we've got permits to hunt.
Oh my God, are you guys British?
And the blood on the wall spells out Karate Lincoln. What is it you wish to show me, son?
I've built a time-traveling bed.
A time-traveling bed?
Yes.
There is no such thing as a time-traveling bed.
There is. Oh my God, raisins too! Oh God!
Look at my face, and then she said raisins.
Don't
Does my face look like a raisin? I've been using cream.
It's okay.
I'm very sensitive about it. I've been using extra cream.
You hit her into a paranoid flashback, Jenny. Okay,
No, I'm not your grandma. I'm a young girl.
What?
Part of my confusion is, where did we live originally? When we traveled back to a place that's clearly not in the ancient colony. Future place of our house will be
America. Remember when I was telling you to speak English because we had time traveling is disorienting.
You are right. It makes sense now.
Is this what it's like to be a grown woman?
We smash cut inside the theater where we see Lincoln sitting in front of booth. Oh shit.
Okay, you just wanted to see
We
see him draw his gun, and behind him the door opens, and the two Asian people and the father run up, and they scream in slow motion. We see him draw his sword right in the light, and then he
returning in 2013 and still champions Heather and Miles. Heather and Miles have done it again with 46 wins in their back pocket. How did they do it? Let's get some improv analysis from the Tim Russert of Improv, Jonny in the Improv locker room.
Thanks, Harrison. What we had here was a classic 3-on-2 cage match throwdown. We had our challengers, Mr. Fahrenheit, going up first, and they got the suggestion of flugelhorn, which they used in the first scene where we saw scaring the neighbors with squirrel suits and passing out soup. Then we saw the second scene where we had Cheryl B., who kept reminding her book club that she went backpacking in Europe. We saw some Aussie guys trying to get laid in a Starbucks. We met some old women ruining grapes and cheese for a young woman. We saw an old-timey snuff party, and they ended all with a shitty tour guide at the Eiffel Tower. It was a great set by our challengers. Then we had our champions, Heather and Miles, coming up second, and they did an improvised movie where they got suggestion karate, which they used in the title Karate Lincoln. And I'll give you a plot synopsis of that movie. An Asian son and his father travel through time on a bed, killing ancillary characters while following clues to try and save a duck, and end up killing Mary Todd Lincoln and letting President Abraham Lincoln get assassinated. What happened in the end? Movie is good enough for Heather and Miles to move on, and you'll see them in January 2nd at the UCB LA Cage Match. For UCB LA Cage Match, I'm Jonny Svarzbein, reminding you that anything can happen in a cage match.
Thanks, Jonny. Now, Heather and Miles will return to face a brand new challenger on January 2nd. But next Wednesday, December 19th, we'll be having our special annual holiday cage match, Jews versus Gentiles. We'll see who has the supremium holiday this year in 2012. Now, make your reservations at the UCB Theater's webpage. And until next week, keep on rocking. Do 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 do.
I've seen Heather quite a few times, and I'm very attracted to her.